Thought I'd show you on a map where we are today. So for wider context, there is Boston there, the River Witham coming down from Lincoln through Langwick Bridge and into Antons Gowt. So Antons Gowt is this little hamlet here, and the lock at Antons Gowt allows traffic from the River Witham to join the drainage channels that go down into Boston. One of those being the Frith Bank. I think I erroneously refer to that as Antons Gowt, actually as the waterway. So it's actually the village. And that leads into the Maud Foster drain. These drainage dikes and waterways were all navigable. They are still navigable to boats. And the original purpose was to take goods from the fields, etc., down into the port of Boston. So today we're going to go from Antons Gowt up here, and we're going to go all the way down to the Grand Sluice in Boston, just there. Bright and early Saturday morning, and back on the River Witham, Antons Gowt Lock. Antons Gowt sounds like a medical condition, doesn't it? But it's not. It's the gout is a sort of short name, if you like, round these parts for a fenland drain. So like a man-made ditch. These fens were drained back in beginnings of the 1600s through to the 1800s, and Anton was apparently Anthony, a local who had a gout named after him. So not a medical condition, but a lock, and it's a lock that allows you to pass from the River Witham and on to the drainage ditches that all lead into Boston, including one called the Maud Foster. So there we are, early morning on the Witham. Let's turn you around for a look at that.
What time of the morning is it?
Well, we left the house at 6:30 so that we could get on the river. We didn't quite make sunrise because we're heading east, or we're heading towards Boston, so we should have seen the sunrise, but we're a little bit earlier to get up in the morning for that, to see that. But it is very beautiful out here at the moment. Our friend the cow there up on the bank. So what do you reckon of this one then?
Beautiful. We've got the cows, some little ducks up ahead. Very calm water.
And then Boston Stump just coming into view, I think, up there. Yeah.
And I see what we need to save our money for, because we've just seen a garden mooring.
Yes, for sale. That'd be very nice,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? Very wide here, the Witham.
Oh no. Morning. Hello. You're handsome.
He's talking about the cow, not me. So it's a bit chilly this morning. We've got long sleeves on, which is a bit of a change from when we came down on the Witham earlier on in the week, or the end of last week, when it was absolutely roasting hot. But a little bit chilly in the air this morning. I think it means that the seasons are changing, doesn't it? I think that's definitely a sign of the seasons changing. Chill in the air. We've got Boston Stump ahead of us. You can just see in the distance, and we can see a heron apparently up front. Yeah. Ah, yeah, look, there he is. Let's see if we can capture him. There he is.
Oh, see, we've got baby moorhens, a cow and a heron all in the same scene.
Trying to get them all in the same shot. There we go, look, I can get them all in the same. There goes the heron. Now, I don't know if you can see that. Camera's picking that up. There he goes. Right, I better do some rowing.
The baby moorhens.
Wow, what a fantastic scene this morning. Beautiful, and it's as calm. It's like the word
Velvet. Feels like
velvet. Yeah, I was going to say mill pond they call it, don't they? And it's this smooth
Oh, you know the right.
terminology. So on our left, the left of us now, crossing those trees there, that's the site of a former Peterborough to Boston. But I think it was Peterborough to Lincoln loop line, I think they called it. Obviously been many years shut, and that leads up to Langrick Station and places like that are no longer obviously served by a railway. But it is now a long distance sort of walk that you can do alongside the river, very well catered for in terms of dog walk. So just coming into view, hopefully the camera can pick that up. That's St Botolph's Church in Boston. Massive landmark around here called the Stump. For reasons that escape me at this moment in time, I think there's a reason why it's called the Stump. But it was once upon a time the tallest structure in Europe, I believe. Obviously that's been surpassed now, but yeah, it's still a very noticeable landmark in this flat landscape, and I believe it was used by bomber crews returning in the Second World War as a welcome sign that they were nearly home, and a landmark so that they could land safely in the air bases that are dotted around this part of the world. And that's the Boston Bell there. That does tours up and down the Witham through the RSPB, so you get to see lots of wildlife. So just coming up in front of us now is what they call the Grand Sluice. That's a railway bridge, goes just in front of the Grand Sluice. And the Grand Sluice is so cool because after which this river becomes tidal, so we can just paddle down this last little bit past these Boston Marina. What are we looking at there? A seagull. So the Witham becomes tidal after the Grand Sluice, so we won't be going any further than that. Not just yet. Lovely views. That's about far as we go now. This we're going to have to turn around here. The railway bridge there, and then the road bridge just beyond that, and that's the Grand Sluice at Boston. You can see the stump right in front of us. But we normally come for breakfast here. There's a cafe called the Boston Lock Cafe.
Do the best pancakes. They do the best pancakes.
They do. And yeah, that train line there is called the Lincolnshire Poacher Line. That's the Boston to Skegness line, or Nottingham to Skegness. It runs through Grantham and then Boston and then on to Skegness. So there we are, that's the Grand Sluice, and we're just going to turn around about here. And as we turn around, or as watching here is a whole lot. I mean, I've never seen so many ducks in one place. I don't know, what, 20 in that first batch? And they're still coming across here now. I wonder why they go from one side to the other.
I thought maybe somebody in the boat was feeding them.
Yeah.
There's
Nobody around, but
oh, look, they're gone
under the pontoon. That's strange. And the sound of the seagulls reminds us we're not far from the sea. In fact, just beyond that other lock. Would allow us out if we're brave enough. Maybe one day. There's a fella. And we're just going to moor up just up there by the rowing club. And the one thing I want to do more than anything is take my jacket off. Take my fleece off, because it's warm now.
Fleece?
Yeah.
You've got a t-shirt and a fleece.
T-shirt and a fleece, yeah. It was a bit of a mistake. It was chilly this morning when we got out though.
Thank you, that was lovely. Enjoyed that.
So a little update on position. Sit rep, I think they call it, don't they, in the military. So we can just we've turned around obviously out of Boston, and we've heading back up river, upstream. I think that is what they call it. So we're heading back upstream towards Antons Gowt Lock. Absolutely beautiful, stunning day on the river, as this week has been all week. Absolutely perfect conditions on the river. And oh look, there's the heron. Look, what a great timing, Mr. Heron. Great timing. I hope you saw that on the video. So yeah, we're just paddling back up now to. So it's the longest we've done so far. So we're going to be a good 2 hour paddle into this one, and it's kind of 2 miles from Antons Gowt Lock to the Grand Sluice at Boston. So it's a round trip of 4 miles. That sound a great deal, but when you're new to this, it kind of is. But there we go. So just let me see if I can turn the camera around and get you a shot from behind. There we are. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. So that's where we come from. The rear view mirror. Boston, just back there. So yeah, really enjoying this one out on the river. This is, I think, our 5th go out this week. So we're going to do a bit of a review in a bit when we get back to the dock about how our first week with the Deschutes 145 has gone. Fly lands on me just when we do a piece to camera. So, what do you reckon then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is we're making this. This is our 5th day. We've got
our money's worth.
We've got our money's worth. We've had the kayak for a week now, and this is the 5th trip out. This morning, and so it's pretty much every day. We have had a couple of days off work, so we will manage to get out in the week. But today is Saturday.
Not sick, annual leave for
no,
Mike's birthday.
yeah, absolutely all legit and above board. Although, it's tempting me now coming out on the water. So this is our first week then with the Deschutes 145. So what do we think then? It's ease. How should we do it from the start? I mean, unpacking and what have you, putting it together for the first time.
Well, I went and made a cup of tea, come back, you didn't read the instructions and it was up.
Yeah, and that's not me. I don't read instructions, and it takes me forever to do stuff normally. But it was up in a jiffy. Yeah. It really was easy to do, that was. And what about our first sort of efforts? Were pretty easy, weren't it, really?
I think we've done really well, considering. Yeah. All right, we've kayaked once in Antigua, show off, and once in Oundle, wasn't it? So
yeah,
we've
on the
never,
River
we
Nen.
haven't done it regularly. So for it to be really, we're amateurs. And
Yeah.
we haven't fell in.
And it shows.
I come away with not one drop on
No,
me.
I did. In fact, today I've been complaining through the week that I've been getting myself wet, but today not at all. I kept myself very dry, and yeah, I mean, the craft itself is just so stable. Now, what did we call it? We called it on an earlier video. We called it the skit, but it's not the skit.
Oh,
it's the skeg.
Skeg. I think hopefully
Yeah,
we're saying
as
that
in
right as well.
short for Skegness.
Yeah.
Skeg.
That's
But
how
the
we remember it.
Skeg isn't Skegness. It's the little fin that goes on the bottom
And you
of the.
need it.
And you definitely
We
need
learnt
it.
the hard way that it's important.
So stable and just so easy to paddle. Kasutu oars. We've got oars, paddles. I don't know what you call them, but they are fantastic. Very lightweight.
Highly recommended by Paddle with Tom. He's
thanks,
on a video.
Thanks,
on
Tom.
them,
You
so,
really helped us out with, or helped Katie out with the choosing of this this stuff. So, yeah, brilliant. We've had some really good paddles. Well, you've gone out of shot now. Look, we've had some really good paddles this this week, and this is twice we've been on the Witham. We went once to. We headed inland towards Langrick, and today you saw us hopefully go all the way down to Boston and the Grand Sluice. So we've been building it up bit by bit. We've been out on the 40-foot drain, which is I hate calling it a drain, but that's what it is. It's basically a man-made piece of water near us.
Feels like a river.
Feels like a river, and we've been out on the River Glen, which was beautiful at Surfleet. So thanks for joining us for this first week. Promise we won't bombard you with content every day from now on, but hope you enjoyed it. Anything else you want to add to that? Is it?
Well, I'd say with us being beginners, those paddles they're really light, so we're not coming away with like really sore arms and can't go back out again the next day.
Anything we've learned? I think we've learned, not really. I mean, we had the kit. You made sure we got all the good kit. We were talking about there.
Yeah, do your research first. Make sure safety first. You've got everything you need.
Life jackets, landing ropes. Absolutely vital. One thing we're going to get is a peg so that we can land away from
a ground anchor.
Yeah, ground anchor, so that we can land away from a pontoon or something. So it gives us a bit more freedom. But other than that, there's nothing I would do differently. They've been a fantastic boat. But thank you very much for joining us, and look forward to some more adventures out on the rivers.